Join us in the semantic vortex.
A place where language is fractured and unmoored from meaning.
Where words mean their opposites.
Or mean nothing.
Or everything.
The Tower of Babel is fallen.
Babel, 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 Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Am I coming through? Greetings. I have come to talk to you about what happened to words.
Words!
They're the things guys tune out while they're staring at your boobs.
Boobs!
But did you know words also have meaning, or at least they used to?
Look, having nuclear, my uncle was a great professor and scientist and engineer, Dr. John Trump at MIT. Good genes, very good genes, okay? Very smart. The Wharton School of Finance, very good, very smart. You know, if you're a conservative Republican, if I were a liberal, okay, I know words, I have the best words.
He had the best words, and he took them and hid them. The first one to go?
Lies.
Lies.
We looked everywhere, but could not find the lost word.
Deliberate misstatement.
Alternative facts.
Unsupported.
Unsubstantiated.
Unverified.
Misstatements of a factual nature.
Unfounded and bogus.
Euphemism.
Euphemism, sure. For POTUS and his fifth-rate entourage of lackeys and lickspittles, the dictionary was fit only for wiping one's ample ass. Oh, look! Trump spelled like real folks. How virtuous. The one good thing about life in a fear-based regime is getting to play Scrabble with your commander, and we were denied even that. But while our president's struggles with monolingualism may have seemed excusable, if completely mortifying, his team's willful perversion of words and their meanings was not. Like that time Comey had a chat with Trump and wrote it down so he'd remember it, which is a thing I think we said we'd do, but never got around to because our phones kept giving us heart attacks with constant news alerts. And anyway, next thing you know, the irritatingly upright lawman had a new nickname.
He's a leaker.
Not necessarily a bad thing.
P-tape.
Remember when the crime of leaking had a legal meaning? To intentionally disclose secret information? Sharing recollections of an unclassified conversation doesn't make you a criminal, it makes you Gossip Girl.
Gossip Comey.
Remember when classified had a legal meaning?
If those memos were classified.
Stop! They weren't! Classified would be if Comey had said this.
Hey, Duterte, want to know where our nuclear subs are? Here, I'll drop a pin and text it to you.
Shinzo Abe, North Korea, fired a missile. Let's game this out at the buffet.
Oh, right! Somebody did blurt those out. Who?
Trump.
It's Trump. Yeah, it's Trump.
Trump. It's totally Trump.
I guess we'll never know. When new things came into the world, new words were born to talk about the things.
Fake news.
Thank you, English! That descriptive turn of phrase should really help the intelligence committees do their job of investigating the very thing it describes.
And we know that the Russians were promulgating fake news through Facebook and other outlets.
I think the biggest piece of fake news in this election was that Donald Trump couldn't win.
Oh, fuck. Okay, those words are useless now. One day, fake news meant a deliberate hoax. The next, it meant an erroneous prediction. Now, step aside, word sorceress. The death blow belongs to the master.
CNN and MSNBC are fake news.
Nonsense accomplished. Release the fake doctor onto the real news channel to vomit it in their faces.
Unfortunately, what you've just spun is classic fake news.
What is fake about what I said?
The part where you said it, Chris.
Chris, don't struggle.
It will only destroy your soul. Ask Don Lemon.
I think this is fake news. This is not a news story.
Do you actually know what the definition of fake news is?
What we're doing right now?
This story that we're doing right now is not to intentionally deceive anyone. We are simply talking about the cost to keep a president safe. There's nothing fake about that. Please stop it with that stupid talking point that it is a fake news story. If you don't want to participate in the news stories on this network, then don't come on and participate. But don't call them fake because you don't agree with them. Go on.
Don, this is a fake news story in my opinion.
Resistance is futile. futile. Government is the deep state. Expertise is dangerous elitism. Language is dead.
If being complicit is wanting to be a force for good and to make a positive impact, then I'm complicit.
That is not what complicit means! Is it? I don't fucking know! I thought it meant involved with others in an illegal activity or wrongdoing, but I guess it has whatever bullshit new meaning you decide to architect for it.
Architect is not a transitive verb.
Oh, but gaslight is.
But typically words matter when political leaders...
Oh, please, this words matter stuff. I mean, this is ridiculous.
What does he mean when he says words? Does he mean the words or does he mean something sort of like the words?
And with their sanity shattered, CNN's top talent turned to nihilism. Wolf Blitzer's brain was so scrambled he could only find joy in a turtle. Hello, turtle.
Hello, turtle.
Konnichiwa, Kame-chan.
Hello, you evolutionary island of permanence in a maelstrom of semantic collapse.
Don't tell Wolf.
It's just turtles all the way down.
Journalists now huddle in a tiny lifeboat on a heaving ocean of pure gibberish, arguing with their doppelgangers.
And now he's being investigated by the Department of Justice. That's why, as I said, no investigation.
You've now said that he is being investigated after saying that you didn't.
No.
You just said,
he's
sir,
not being
that
investigated.
you just said that he's being investigated.
No, Chris, I said that anything. Let me be crystal clear.
Sir, you just said 2 times that he's being investigated.
No, I've been crystal clear that the president is not and has not been under investigation. I don't think I could be any clearer than that.
Well, you don't know that he's not under investigation again, sir. I mean,
I cannot read the mind. You're right, Chris. I can't read the mind of the special prosecutor.
Okay, so we're in agreement.
Can't read the mind. Cannot read the mind. You know what? Let me be crystal clear.
Let me be crystal clear.
No. No. That is not what my words meant. No. Stop. No, please don't. No.
We will have been right back.
Front.
All.
Full.
Front.
All.
Full.
Front.
All.
Full.